Nanoash. And this is an uncharacteristically early spot to see JDV in, I will say. Definitely taken some surprising losses the last couple days. Last night, I think he lost to Nathan, the Mario player, in winners. I'm not sure who he lost to in losers, but yeah, no, like something shifted. Maybe people are learning the Pac-Man matchup. Who knows? But anyways, the past few days doesn't matter. What matters is the here and now, and here and now we got JDV versus Nanoash, Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's run it. Alright, JDV already starting with the conversion from the corner. Some solid damage, 35. Not going to get too overzealous with the string, though. Probably wanting to minimize the risk versus Bowser. He can definitely turn that into a scary situation real quick. Let's see what Nanoash dishes out. A quick 30. Alright, and JDV kind of just, he's trying to stay at a certain range against Bowser, it seems like. Kind of just waiting for Nanoash to swing, which he's really good about picking his spots. And oh my goodness, gets the tech in with the Flame Breath. That is going to be a hefty amount of percent. Only 2 neutral wins, and JDV is at 72. And already catching up to him percent. Nanoash currently has the percent lead, but I feel like what's really going to make or break this game, and perhaps the set, is who takes the first stock, because definitely play a big part in how the rest of the game goes down. A lead in this matchup is super duper important no matter who you are. Alright, Nanoash gets JDV off stage, tries to catch the bell, unfortunately going to get hit by it, and now JDV has bell in hand. This is not a great spot to be in if you're at kill percent. Alright, gonna chuck it, not gonna get anything off of it. Excellent roll in by Nanoash there. Alright, let's see how he's gonna try and catch JDV's landing. Excellent. Waiting for the Hydrant to come down and then snagging him with that side B. Nanoash going to take the first stock. Alright, again, just trying to wait and pick his spots. Ooh, JDV probably didn't want the Hydrant to hit there. He wanted to confirm off of the Son of the Bell. But still has Nanoash on what looks like his last legs, but if there's one guy that knows how to live, it's Nanoash. Oh my goodness, the active frames of the Earl's Melon coming through. Catches the bell, but unfortunately JDV going to capitalize off that air dodge usage. Going to steal the stock to the back air. And we have ourselves a pretty much even game, almost like that entire first stock didn't happen. And already 76. Oh my goodness, the damage is just... It's like neutral is played slow and methodical by both of these players, but it feels like once either of them gets a hit, it's like damage, like left and right. Alright, another Galaxian. Not going to get the second follow-up, but still getting a hefty amount of percent. Already has Bowser at 136, almost nagging the stock there, but... Alright, and JDV continuing to just pile on the damage right now. Alright, throws the bell, has the Hydrant as a trap there, not allowing Nanoash to really do anything about it. And going to take that jump out with the Hydrant. Alright, has Galaxian in hand. Definitely a scary thing to try and contest if you're ledge trapping against Pac-Man, because he can get so much damage off of that, and oh my goodness. Nanoash trying to catch his landing, waiting for the Hydrant again. Excellent, maneuvering around it and catching that landing again with the side B. Alright, trying to cover the ledge with the Flame Breath, but JDV spending all of his resources. Not going to end up mattering, though. Ashwin catches that jump with an up air. And even game once again, but right as I say that, again, Jose just answers back with so much percent. It feels like even though it's been even for like moments at a time, JDV just instantly curses my commentary. That said though, Nanoash has kept this pretty close to even, if not even, for a good majority of the game. He's no stranger to playing from behind, especially with a character as potent as Bowser. Already has him off stage in a bad position. Not going to be able to really capitalize off of it though. JDV immediately getting back to ledge. Oh, the Hydrant going to mess him up there. Alright, both of them Just playing footsies. Ooh, I'm not sure if that key toss was intentional or not. Maybe JDV wanted a different fruit. All right, gonna opt for the bell there. Oh my goodness, runs through. Excellent parry in the grab there from Nash. All right, again, just slow, methodical footsies. Ashwin again just picking his spots, waiting for that hydrant to come at him, and then running out there to get the grab. All right, let's see if he can seal it out here. Oh, oh my goodness! The bell not going to end up netting JDV the stock. I guess he wasn't sure which side he was on. Is that going to be it? Not quite. This is as close as it gets, folks. Game 1. You know we were in for a set when it's this close. All right, tries to get the invincibility, but JDV is going to make it back on. Oh my goodness. Oh, reads the roll out and gets the up tilt. Nanoash clutching out game 1. Sounds like the JDV wants to run it back, so it looks like we're going to be running it back to PS2. Definitely not a bad decision at all. With how close it was, all you really need, or all it really comes down to is just a couple adjustments. So, yeah, I think like one thing I definitely noticed throughout that game is like where Nanoash was really finding his openings was like he would just wait for JDV to hit Hydrant, and then once Hydrant was out, once it hits your shield, the hitbox is gone, you can just run through it. And JDV is too used to just being comfortable hiding behind that setup, and then like he can chuck the fruit out or something, but Nanoash is just in his face, which is probably not where he wants him to be. Alright, again, damage back and forth from both players, just trying to get something established. I said a lead would be very important, but it feels like Nanoash played from behind for a majority of the last game, so we'll see how it comes into play here. JDV continuing the pressure, gets the double Galaxian into side B. Not going to take a stock, but that is a lot of damage. But again, Nanoash used to being in this position. Ooh, but gets hit by the bell immediately. JDV is in there. Definitely an adjustment from game 1. A little bit more aggressive this time. He was playing a little bit more passive last game. And that did allow Nanoash to finally kind of like catch onto his pace and find his openings, but JDV trying to switch it up. Obviously that top player adaptation coming through. Alright, again, the second side B for Nanoash. Not going to take the stock, but I think one more of those ought to do it. I thought he was going to run off fair there. I think he might have been able to reach him, but ooh, gets the down air and also has fruit in hand. Throws the orange, has Nanoash at ledge. Probably where you want to be getting a majority of your damage against Bowser, because he has less scary, or he has less ways of killing you off of the ledge than he does anywhere else. But that said, JDV not wanting to take too many risks, but Nanoash going to find his way back on stage. Ooh, get up attack. The Hydrant messing up the spacing from Nanoash. He had good spacing on the Flame Breath, just... Oh my goodness, gets the jab block. Is that going to do it? Center stage, 117. Bowser is dead. That is a strong F smash. Jab block's probably tacking on a little bit of extra percent too. A little bit of extra percent always matters. And just holding the A button there, gets that jab. Alright, but again, Nanoash has the fruit in hand, gets the down smash. Probably not intending to get the back hit, but still, big hit. See if he can capitalize off that. Oh my goodness! Hits the fruit and going to actually give JDV enough time to react and shield there. What a weird interaction. All right, but Nanoash going to snipe the invincibility there, getting it on its last legs. And we're once again at a pretty much even game. Ooh, right. JDV going to win the scrap situation though, has Nanoash off stage. Nanoash trying to find his way back on. Ooh, rolls around the Hydrant and kind of reverses the situation. Oh my goodness, but JDV just swinging with that forward air though. Putting in a lot of work. He's so good about like mixing up where where he's coming from with the forward air. Because sometimes it's like he runs out the Hydrant, does it, sometimes he runs up behind the Hydrant. It's like, just having the Hydrant pulled out in that situation gives him a lot more mix-ups. Almost like block, not quite as broken, but... Alright, double jump out of the corner. Not going to be able to get out though. Nanoash sniping with the up B. And keeping him at ledge. Flame Breath. And the last active frames of forward air. Is that going to be the stock? Not quite. Tries to nail him with the back air, but going to miss. And oh my goodness, gets hit with the bell, and is that going to be it? Excellent awareness from JDV there, knowing exactly how far Nanoash is going to go and where to hit him with side B. Game 2 goes to JDV. Yeah, this is looking like a very competitive set thus far. Like, both games are very close, and if Nanoash hit that back air, that was the difference between him winning that game and losing that game. So it really came down to like one or two things going ever so slightly differently. But gonna get into game 3. Let's see if one of them pulls ahead. All right, starting on Bastion. All right, again, JDV retreating, just giving Nanoash space. Nanoash trying to utilize his positioning, has the stage advantage. All right. Nothing really established on either player yet, but the Flame Breath on the Hydrant there actually working in Nanoash's favor. Pressures JDV to pick an option. That said, though, able to find a hit, get a solid conversion. Already has Nanoash at 50% and counting. All right, gets the Galaxian with the Hydrant there. A little more damage on the way out, and JDV just playing from the corner. He is avoiding that center platform almost the entire time. Finally engages the center just to throw Nanoash off stage. All right, has Bell in play. Nanoash sitting at 107, so definitely got to be careful from here on out. Ooh, tries to drop through fair. Unfortunately, I think the shield sometime going to mess with him, and JDV going to catch that roll with the S-Smash. Takes the first stock. Nanoash trying to jump in there with the Nair, perhaps hoping for a shield poke, but not going to get it. Tries to nail with the up smash. And JDV looking to laugh Nanoash in percent. This is looking like a much different set already. And Nanoash is just struggling to find an opening and gets hit by the lingering frames of the bell, giving JDV enough time to charge that F smash, taking an early stock. Oh my goodness. And JDV, he's just running away with this. That's the first time he got hit. I think that last stock was a 0 to death. What was looking like a super competitive set is Nanoash struggling to find an answer to all of this pressure. JDV just playing the passive-aggressive style so well right now. Just knowing exactly where to pick his spots, which is exactly what I was praising Nanoash for earlier. Oh, going to air dodge. Not going to be able to make it back, unfortunately. Floaty's air dodges are very, very laggy if you do them off stage. But that said, JDV with a very, very comfortable lead. We've seen Nanoash make comeback. Like, this guy has made colossal comebacks before. So this is definitely not outside of the realm of possibility. But considering who his opponent is and considering the circumstances, he's going to have to work for it. All right, JDV going to find his way off the ledge, and suddenly Nanoash is finding himself on the ledge. All right, tries to parry the downer, not quite going to parry the correct hit to get a reversal, though. All right, playing from the corner super well, though. Finds an opening, getting a solid amount of damage. All it takes is like 1 or 2 more good hits from Nanoash to even up the stock count. Oh, where it gets the grab, though. That thing deceptively long. Oh, my goodness. JDV just... he was just waiting there. He's so confident. And Nanoash going to get hit by the melon. Again, the active frame just putting in a lot of work at the ledge. JDV goes up 2-1. Yeah, I think JDV just started mixing up a lot more aggression alongside his passive play. Honestly, it feels like his passiveness toward the beginning was more just to kind of like gather data. And I guess like game 2 is probably mid download. Game 3 kind of just saw him go to town. But that said, Nanoash not quite out of this yet. And talented player of his own. From small battlefield, let's see if this makes a difference. Alright, immediately Nanoash going to find a grab, gets a forward air, tries to catch the landing, but JDV going to actually land above the platform there. Avoiding the fruit though, attacking on that pressure and that percent, gets a little bit of the flame breath, knocks JDV off stage. Alright, excellent conversion by JDV. Unfortunately going to send in a tumble, which is actually only the case because Pac-Man was at 70%, just enough rage to start having Fair send in the tumble there. If he was at 0, that Fair would have true comboed into the grab. All right, Nanoash going to, again, tack on even more percent. It's catching the roll in with the Flame Breath. And that's probably going to be the stock. Oh, nope, not quite. I'm sorry, I keep lying to you guys. I'm feeding you misinformation. All right, JDV going to get off of ledge. Excellent awareness of his invincibility frames. That's it. One good hit. Like, pretty much anything from Bowser at this percent is going to lead to the stock. Right as I say that, I once again am lying to you. Forward air not going to take it. JDV is living. Pac-Man has been eaten. He's living. Alright. Oh my goodness. Excellent option from JDV there. Goes for the grab, knowing that the hydrant was going to push him back so he wouldn't get whiff punished. But regardless, Nanoash being patient and poised takes the stock. Alright, jumps on with the nair there. JDV, however, going to find his way back on, but still at a deficit. See if Nanoash can hold onto the stock. If he can utilize that rage, he might be able to extend this lead even further. But JDV not making it easy. Oh my goodness, again, just nails him at ledge. JDV has been finding so many stocks at ledge, and they've all been off of like super active moves like Fruit. Oh my gosh, just has Bowser against the wall that is Hydrant. So many forward airs, he's kicking him. Even so far. Nanoash once again has JDV at ledge, going to use Flame Breath to catch his ledge hang for a little bit of percent, force him to pick an option, but JDV reverses the situation. Not going to get a whole lot off of the ledge trap there, playing it super safe. Alright, Nanoash trying to tack on this damage, and he's keeping it a buck apiece. Every hit he takes, he dishes one out of his own. Once again, using the Flame Breath to try and force JDV to pick an option. But JDV going to find his way in with the forward air, gets the tech chase into another one, and again, catching the ledge option. Not quite going to lead to the stock, but one more of those ought to do it. Nanoash going to grab the bell, though, so this is a good position for him if he can get off the ledge, and that is going to be the stock. Drop kick to the moon. JDV going to fight to find this stock. All right, catches the bell, and immediately evening up the stock count. Nanoash, though, seemed to have a bit more momentum than last game. Ooh, excellent parry on the last hit of dash attack. That is some matchup knowledge if I've ever seen it. Alright. Both players kind of just going for tit for tat right now. Again, it's kind of been the story of this entire game. JDV trying to make something happen on the stage. Not going to connect any of those forward airs, but the pressure is still on. Nanoash finding even more percent of his own from the Flame Breath. Gets the grab from the scramble. Tries to get the forward air. Not quite going to get it. JDV DI making it hard to combo. The Galaxian. Oh my goodness. That pushed him all the way back. And Nanoash going to come off on top in that situation. Alright. Tries to react to the... Not quite reacting in time to the roll. JDV going to spot dodge and make it out with his life. Either one of these players, though, definitely sitting at close to kill percent, but probably a slightly better situation if you're Bowser, because that rage is definitely going to work in your favor. That's not quite going to do it, but with all of this rage tacked on, let's see if Nanoash can make something happen. But JDV does have Bell off of ledge. That is super scary. Nanoash giving him all of that space. He does not want a repeat of Game 3, or I believe it was Game 3. All right, rolls on the stage, going to make it back on. JDV gets another grab, going to toss him off stage. Back throw looking like it's close to killing, and that is not a normal sight against Bowser. All right, gets the apple. And again, JDV just getting these running grabs. Is that going to do it? All right, not quite. Not enough to take the stock, but oh my goodness, there's so much to dodge. And Nanoash! He had the entire kitchen sink thrown at him and more. Avoids almost everything and just narrowly gets hit by that apple towards the end. What put an end to that game. Yeah, oh my goodness, that roll read at the start was excellent. And honestly, like, with the exception of game 3, this like every single game was super duper close. And oh my goodness, what what perfect execution on that bell side B, oh my god. I think, like, again, when watching these replays back, JDV got so many stocks at ledge, and like that really is where you kind of have to keep Bowser. I did say that towards the beginning. Like that's where you want to be keeping Bowser. He has less ways to kill you off of ledge than he does on stage. And oh my goodness, had the hydrant, and then he got the get up attack, but gets hit by the bell. And yeah, JDV going to move on. Again, uncharacteristically losers, and we have Edog versus Embo Z in winners